Hello. Oh my goodness. Hi. I'm scruffy. My voice is a little bit raspy, but we are back. How's it going, everybody? It's been a hot minute. I return from the frigid coastal waters of northern BC, and I have a little bit of a raspiness to it. I did a little testy test just in case. I don't know if I'm sick. I just don't sound great. And according to poor Joe, I was congested and I snored last night. It's tough. She's like, I miss you, but good Lord, my man. What was that? How's it going, everybody? How have you been? Hope you've been chilling and partying like rock stars. I'm excited to play some video games, maybe tell some stories. Alma, thank you for the 68 months. Nerd without a name, the half year, 50 months. A serious moose. A serious moose. Thank you very much for the 10 months. Good to see you, friends. I'm in desperate need of a shave and a haircut, but I slept like a baby last night. Oh, Joe cashing in another gift sub from Ink Slayer. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, Ink Slayer. Roy Gbuv, thank you for using your Prime. Thank you for the 30. Maybe I have to do a little bit of softer, slower talking today to not strain the old voice. We'll see. So I have no idea what I want to do today, by the way. There's a Joe Kim on. It looks like Joe is AFK. All right, how do I play this game? What was the last thing? Oh my God. Right, I guess the last thing I did is I played Mine O'Clock. Might be time to move Dog Island. We've got our custom tree here. I kind of feel like this needs... What the? There we go. Needs that. All right. Well, I guess I left past Serge, left current Serge some work to do. Thanks for that, past Serge. How's this all looking? I mean, it's looking pretty gray. That's the thing for sure. Thanks for that SAS plan, Joe. No sooner do I say it than Joe turns it into the SAS plan. All right. I think it's time to move the dogs. But first, let's organize our stuff over here. Also, let's take a look at our music disc collection. Is this a new one? Oh my God, it is. All right. Oh, so we had the music box version before. What do you sound like? It's a waltz. Good morning, friends. It's good to be back. Do you know I wrote this song for you? That's not true. It's a little rain. Joe! Anyone else feel like they're in a haunted manor right now? Oh, for sure. Well, did not expect that. A little bit of a change in beat there. I realize this isn't green, but it needs a home. You know what this also sounds like? It could be from like a Miyazaki movie, right? All right. Let's go here. Oh, sure. Yeah. All right, well, that was very pretty. All right, good job, Elena Rain. Excellent start to the day. Go live here in our ever-growing music disc collection. So we have 2 of the new discs so far. We have Creator, and we also have the music box version of Creator. All right. All this extra bone we're going to put down in the bone farm. So what do you want to see today, friends? You want some like chill building vibes? I still want to try and make a big like redstone auto crafting farm at some point, TM. I just don't know when that point is going to be. So I'm curious if you have a preference. Good morning, doodle-a-doo. Kind of down for anything, really. All right, I feel like I have properly put things away. It seems weird, but I almost want the first thing we do today to be terraforming again. I need to stop terraforming so much. No. The terraforming will continue until morale improves. Maybe we'll actually make this pretty today. We'll see. That needs texturing. It needs a chimney is the big thing it needs. Blech. Maybe I make the farm today. Man, I don't know. But yeah, let's start with moving the doggos. The doggos need a more important home than where they are currently. Hey, Jojo, where do you think the dogs should go? Hey, good morning, Trick. Do you think they'd be happier underground or above ground? Joe says, as long as they have a place to call home. Where do you want to live, dogs? We can make Dog Island. Pardon me. All right. So what did their little dog house look like? It was some fence posts. All right, let's make them a cute little thing. Somewhere where they have a roof above their head? Oh, 100%. Good morning, Discordian Token. All right, I got the spruce and spruce. Looks like I'm going to need some more spruce. Some more spruce fences. Now, do you move the dog first and then build the dog house over them? That's probably way easier. All right. All right, Joe, you around to help move doggos? Professor Barkley. Oh, Joe even gave them moss to sit on. Oh my God. All right, that's very cute. Let's do the same. All right, let's ride. Dog will teleport to me. Yes, excellent. Excellent job, magical doggo. Good. Good magical teleporting dog. All right, I'd like you to be around here, please. Fantastic. All right. Oh, no, come back. Hello? Yes. No. This this way, please. Good. All right. So we're going to try and give it a little bit more scale this time. We're going to give them an ocean view. That's how you know it's fancy. Hey, what's up, Tobkiss? Thank you very much for the 35 months. All right. No. Oh, no. Can you not go there? Devastating. Wow, that's an excellent donkey, Joe. Oh, I moved a dog. I can't move your dogs. I mean, I still think this works. It's got a nice gradual lean. All right, pardon me for 1 second here. Oh, that is not inside. The new mobile interface is terrible. Oh, yeah, it's real bad. It's like shockingly bad. Yeah, I am not a fan. All right, so what sort of things do dogs want? They probably want a dog dish. And they need a water bowl as well. Oh no, that is nowhere near how it works. Just like that. All right, good. They shouldn't have made an endless scroller. Oh no, agreed. Yeah, the new mobile interface is fascinatingly terrible. I do not understand at all what their motivation was. All right. I need some stuff. I should have a bunch of seeds here that I can compost. Nice. Use Twitch on my phone in the browser on forced desktop mode. Oh, that's clever. All right, does that look like a dog dish? right? They've got like a little dog bowl there for food, and then they've got like a water bowl there. Does that scan to you two? You two. I say to the two dogs as they walk up. Ooh, a bone and an item frame on the floor is an interesting idea. All right, you got one to sit. All right, come on. You're just gonna shove them in. They have a little moss carpet, and then they have their shelter. So anywhere they're comfy there. We can do the item frame. Oh. One sec. All right, where is this guy gone? Hello? Do you have proximity voice chat set up yet?
Hello, my friend.
Oh my God, he does. All right,
It's wild, right?
give me a second here. Let me know how well you can hear Joe, friends.
Hello. This is my name, Joe Kim. This is me here.
Dude, it's good to see you. Give me a second here. There. Look at that. Very quiet.
Oh, interesting.
No. That's on my side. Give me a second here.
Oh.
I'm just going to assume I want to turn this up, and then at some point, if you
Yeah, I don't know.
if you turn your microphone up at some point, and then we all die, that'll be, you know, that happens. Yeah.
I historically don't change my microphone settings specifically for reasons like that.
Yeah, I know. Good to see you, bud. I thought for sure you were AFK, but here you are.
I was, and then I was playing a game of League, and then I came back and I saw that you were both on, and I was like, "What time is it?" I'm like, "Oh, it's 7 a.m. It's 8 a.m." So that makes sense.
It's 7 a.m. It's 8 a.m. Here you are. All right.
Yeah, it was a long night.
Well, good morning. I just got back from almost a week of vacation.
Yeah, you're out of town. How was that?
I was all right. Time out on the water. I'm
That sounds great.
sorry. Apparently, all right. 300% Joe Kim.
Oh my God, that's I'm gonna work real hard to not yell because that's gonna be a nightmare. Do I sound okay to you, or is it?
I mean, you sound great. Hold on. Keep talking.
Testing. Hello, my name is Joe Kim.
Wow. No, you really
I have a brand new game out on BackerKit that you can follow today.
Actually, here, do me a solid. Hit V. And then go to your voice chat volume and bump it up a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm going to step back.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. I'm at 150.
No, you're still real quiet.
Okay. Now I've upped my microphone.
There you go. You should be
Okay.
quiet but more audible now.
IDK. This is just my normal everything, Mike.
Yeah, man. It's all good. We learned. We need like a third. Oh, voice chat volume. Oh, no. What you want to be touching, not the voice chat volume. You want to be touching the microphone amplification slider.
I did both of those.
Okay. Yeah, because I got other folks in here too. Whatever. I'll bump this up 25%. All right. I'm gonna take a step back and panic, and then Joe's just here watching us.
I did fill her inventory with fish.
Oh, she's never been happier.
So many fish.
Oh, dude, yes, so many fish. I don't know why. That reminds me. Somebody in my Discord. Oh God, that's so loud now. Okay, so the problem with turning everything up is now that alert scared the heck out of me. Learzel. Oh, you're haunted, Joe.
Oh, I forgot. Yep, I've been awake. It's fine. I want the skin.
The phantom membrane.
Yeah. Come here, you. No!
No, why'd you sleep?
Oh, that's gone.
All right, got one.
Oh, I missed again. Dang it. All right, well, I'll get that back in 30 seconds, so.
Oh, did you just like yeet your trident? You got a trident? Oh,
I
who are you?
busy while you've been gone.
We just got a random bad omen guy in a boat over here.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah. All right.
Arrows still? Oh, you. Oh, yes, you do.
Yeah. Anyways, Joe, follow me for a second. Oh no, no, no! I needed it to be nighttime, guy. All right. Well, I wanted to go in here and I wanted to try and fix this farm, but during the day the bees are out.
Oh yeah, you want them to be asleep.
Yeah, I did. Oh, there's a membrane in the water. I did, right, we did shoot one of them, didn't we? Yes. Here, one sec, Joe.
Is this just wheat farm?
Well, currently it's a nothing farm. Because the villagers kept breaking. All right, here, Joe.
Oh, because is it the pockets thing?
Yeah, the stupid pockets thing. There's
Yeah,
there's phantom membrane on the ground just behind you. There you go.
Oh, thank you. I have read enough about how that works wheat is such a pain because of it. Like carrots is easy because
Yeah.
you don't have anything else.
Yeah, carrots and potatoes. So the issue here is, and then let's see if you can think of the solution. The issue is they won't work if they can't reach a composter. But if they can reach a composter, they'll turn seeds into bone meal, which will eventually give them an empty slot in their inventory, which will turn the wheat into bread.
Right. What about fake pathing?
Pardon me?
Like how we trick Endermen with trapdoors? They think they have pathing, but they don't?
That trapdoors is the solution. That's something that Discord came up with, and I'll have to fix in a bit. So what you do is off of
that gives them the pathing to qualify, right?
Yeah. So one of the things that I tried, which was bad, is I tried this.
No, the proximity means that they're going to touch it. They don't have to be physically able to access it.
Yeah, and two things. The other thing they do is this, and then they drop and break stuff.
Yeah.
So that was bad. No, the solution is this. That's wrong. The solution is this.
Oh.
If you do that, then it's fixed. Because then they can't approach it, and because it's a lower trapdoor on the upper block, they can't jump onto it either. They could jump onto this.
Because it's still in the single block radius, right?
Looks like a hat. It does look like a hat, yeah. So yeah, there you go. That's the solution apparently. So what I need to do is I need to wait for nighttime so the bees get back into their house. At which point we can fix all of this, and hopefully this is the solution. I mean, actually, you know what? I might just try and go in super quickly.
I mean, if you go in from above.
Well, again, the bees. The problem is the bees might just fly out, and I don't want that. All right, can you look through and tell me if there's a bee on the opposite side of this oak wall?
Yes, there is.
Okay.
There are in fact 3 bees.
All right, let me know when I'm clear. Actually, I'm going for it now. Nice. All right.
Nicely done.
So what I need to do is this. What's at both ends? Thank you so much for the 33. Pardon me, B. Oh, no.
I do enjoy how my signal to you that I've arrived is now just a goat horn.
All right.
I think that's very funny for us.
So I need to not crush the crops. All right. So here's the sign that it's working. The sign that it's working is that the villager starts harvesting crops. Might be too late in the day. Maybe I have to like let them.
So.
Maybe I have to like let them get up close enough.
Have you? This is an empty villager, right?
Yeah. No, they have seeds full of, or pockets full of seeds.
Okay. I don't know if you want to potentially waste the villager is the problem, right? I don't know how easy it is for you to get more.
Not very easily. No. Like this villager is.
Have you traded with this villager?
They are locked in. They are a locked in farmer.
Okay. Because that would have been.
Hold on. Let's just let them get close enough that they can reach it, maybe, and then that way they can. Maybe they just haven't like paired with it yet. All right, turn green. Okay, so you have composted. Ow, buckets! So if I do this again. All right, they've reached it. They have composted once with some of those wheat seeds. Now what Serge needs is a hoe. Yeah, it just never stops, eh?
Do you have 3 hoes?
Yes.
Serge, it's a little bit overkill.
No. I found 2 of them in a ancient city. And then the one that I made with netherite has fortune on it for fortune reasons.
Sure.
All right. Where did my villager go? My villager is... Wait. Did they do... Yeah, they're working! They're working!
Oh, yeah, look at that.
They're doing it!
Hey.
Finally! Okay. So they use the composter. Now they can't reach there anymore. Their seed count is going back up. It went from... Where'd it go? It went from 46 up to 58 seeds. Oh, I'm so happy.
What happens... Oh, you have minecarts. Okay.
Oh, yeah. How is it all getting picked up? Yeah.
How are you collecting? But yeah, minecarts. I remember seeing them. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Now, it should just work forever now. This has caused me... So... Right, sorry. Yeah, perfect. There...
I meant to click the chest that you got in the way, so...
Oh, you said the horn in your hand? All right. I mean, this thing has already been really, really productive when it comes to bee stuff. Yeah, I got like a
that makes sense.
full row. The issue I was having the whole time was these stupid villagers. So originally I had 2, right?
Right.
And I mean, given a long enough time scale, I figured if they could compost seeds, eventually they would get rid of seeds and they'd get bread in their inventory. It took them less than 2 hours to break.
That's not that surprising, unfortunately.
I mean, I thought, you know, on a long enough time scale, you know, maybe a couple weeks or something like that.
No way. Not with the way that ticks work in this game. Yeah.
Yeah, it was shorter than I would have hoped for. But anyways, we put them down below. Have you met them?
No. Where you didn't murder them? You just
Murder them, please, Joe. Who do you think I am?
Oh, sorry. You don't want me to answer that question. As your friend and alleged, troublemaker of the
co-conspirator. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, you're going to jail, Joe.
you don't want me to answer these questions, especially with video evidence.
Yeah. See?
Oh, this is cute. Oh gosh, James the Betrayer.
Yeah. Yeah, and then if you look at their inventory, it's disgusting. Their inventory they used to have 8 slots of seeds. Now they have 1 inventory of seeds, 1 inventory of bread, and 1 inventory of wheat.
Wow, you are the betrayer.
Unbelievable, eh?
I do like how we've all named our villagers and things a various form of James. So like my zombie's Jimothy.
James tried to claim that was him, and I was like, wow, so much ego.
Oh, I mean, it's definitely not him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Definitely.
clearly named after Jim from the Spike Feeders.
Yeah. Or any other gyms we know. So,
It's actually funny that we know more Joes than Jims at this point.
is he just gonna just live here?
What do you mean? They have an important job.
Is he the canal guardian?
James oversees the entire canal.
Are you not worried that he's gonna get drowned, murdered here?
Do drowned attack villagers?
Yes.
Oh. Well, I wasn't, and now I am.
I'm just gonna throw that out there. If you AFK here long enough, I guess he's on a boat, so they won't come after him for being in the water. But
Huh.
if they path to the end of the river and they make eye contact with him, he's screwed.
Gonna be honest, I didn't think of any of this.
All right. Well, I mean, if you're okay with him potentially dying, that's on you, right? I'm just throwing that out there. You're literally leaving him out for the wolves here. So
Maybe I'll put gates up or something. I don't know. But then the tropical fish and dolphins can't swim in, and it's been very pretty when that's happened.
I mean,
All right, you got access to phantoms again. You want it, or you want to sleep and reset it?
I'll sleep and reset. Hold on.
All right. One sec. So now that the doggos have been relocated, I can take down the old doghouse. A part of our heritage, the floating dog island is being taken down.
It's pretty classic.
That looks so much better now. So yeah, what have you been up to? I mean, you said you've been playing a ton lately. I'm curious.
Yeah, I made a guardian farm, like I do, because I wanted sea lanterns.
As one does. Wait, are you going to be so bougie that you don't even use iron anymore? Iron lanterns anymore?
I mean, I use iron lanterns for aesthetic, and then I use sea lanterns for a different aesthetic.
I mean, yeah, you wanna show me around? Where'd you go? There.
Yeah, I can. It's not anything crazy.
Oh, it's like flying distance from here too, eh?
Yeah, it's right by my base, so.
Your base is to the north.
But I built that, and then I built a drowned farm.
Oh, really? So you're like Trident Man, or did you do Copper Drown Farm?
I did so I dug a big hole,
Okay.
and I wanted to make it with like concrete and sea lanterns, but then I needed to take down the guardian farm, or make the guardian farm, but to do that I needed to be able to breathe under the water, so I needed nautilus shells. And nautilus shells are really hard to get right now.
Huh.
So this is just in a river biome,
Yep.
and if I want tridents, I put water down and kill them manually. And if I want nautilus shells, I just sit here for an hour.
What? You can just passively... Huh.
Yep, they have a 2% chance of spawning with it, and then they will just fall and die.
And this is high enough up, you don't have to worry about like spawn proofing the earth or anything?
I'm at 203 up here. I am not worried about it.
Huh.
So, yeah. So that's how I got nautilus shells and a trident.
Hello? Oh, there they are. There they are. Here, Joe.
Yes.
Do you want to stand on the AFK spot? That one had a trident, and I'm gonna.
It's anywhere. It's anywhere on this platform.
Yeah. And I'm going to fly up and peep.
Yeah, go check it out.
Oh. Fishing rod. Okay, so how does this work? Oh, it's just all solid water. It's all solid water, or maybe it's just water blocks at the very top. And then what it does is it has a current that pushes down. Either way, so they naturally descend. Huh. They just float down. And then when they get here, yeah, the fences hold the water up, which is hilarious to me. And then they get here, and then they just drop. Huh. Huh. Huh.
Yeah, it's really simple.
Is it source blocks the whole way, or is it just water sources at the very top?
No, it's just source blocks at the top. It's just regular water in between.
Interesting. So you like place down a row of blocks, put source blocks on top of it, break it underneath, and just let it flow down?
Basically.
And then kind of like squid, they can spawn in any water block. It doesn't even have to be a source block, eh?
Correct.
Huh. Neat. Nevermore, thank you very much for the 49, friend.
The only issue is when the other people are on and wait, is mobcap?
So I don't believe mobcap is shared anymore. But then again, Joe is on in my base, and I imagine this is going slower than you normally see it, right?
Yeah, it's not a big deal, like, because this is still just a I sit here and wait kind of thing. Oh yeah, but I already got one nautilus shell from that. And you get unlimited zombie flesh if you
delicious.
Zombie flesh.
Just what you always wanted, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, this is a big farm.
Yeah, this is Cub fans from like 1.13.
Yeah, no, I remember this one.
Like this. I don't like doing the portal ones. I think it's way too finicky, and like I'm too close to my own base for this for a portal one.
Sure.
And so I was like, I'd rather just have it close and do it manually.
Yeah, and then you're slowly gonna go through and drain all the exterior.
Yeah, because I'm not getting a ton of extra guardians in this water, but like
it's not zero. And again, sort of like we've said before, given a long enough time scale, it'll all break, right?
Yeah, and like break is a strong word in reality because the majority of them do spawn in the middle.
Yep.
But yeah, this is just a lot of glass and a lot of dead guardians. So.
I need to get a texture pack that doesn't have these strong borders. It would look so much better.
Yeah, I'm not overly worried about it, but if you need sea lanterns or anything now, I have them, so.
I can't remember if that was weird. I can't remember if I've made this farm before or if I helped you build this farm before, but I definitely remember making a storage room and like a pretty room for this before.
Yeah,
oh,
jeez. I remember you making a pretty version of this. So I have a lava blade because the fall height is enough for them to die. But every now and then, one or two of them would somehow survive the fall. And I don't know if it's like because they bounced off of another falling guardian or something to reduce their fall. But now this one at least guarantees that they all die. So
and you have no interest in doing a manual one, eh? For the experience?
It's not really.
Because it's even faster than an ender.
Yeah, but dealing with like the thorns and everything is a pain. I don't like it.
That's fair.
And I was gonna do the infested potion for XP anyways, so.
Oh.
So because that's why I have the allies in my base to eventually turn them into experience.
I had to turn off the mob sounds.
Yeah.
Man, you have been busy. Honestly, you and Trick have been so active on this.
Yeah, I've been well with the wipe coming next week.
Goodbye forever.
I'll see you in a month and a half.
Yeah, we got 5 days of Joe before he's gone forever.
And then you won't see me. No, I'm just kidding. I will probably still be on the server for like when I need to not be stressed out on Tarkov.
Fair.
But it's been a while since I have been excited about doing anything in Minecraft, and like this season I have been, so I'm taking advantage of it.
Heck yeah. Oh.
Yeah. So if you want cooked fish.
Oh right. Oh my God, they're all cooked fish too, aren't they? Because of the lava blade. That's kind of funny. That's a handy little bonus, right?
And if I ever want, raw cod, I just take out the lava for like an hour.
I guess yeah. If you wanted the fisherman, whatever they're called, the fisherman villager.
Yeah, but like this is it, and it's just a lot of killing without actively killing. So
Sure.
that's also why I got the trident, because dealing with guardians in the water suck with.
Interesting. I guess the you don't get hit by thorns if you use the ranged trident version.
Range weapons don't activate thorns. Same with bows and arrows, but it's hard to do underwater. So
Huh. I did not know that. I mean, that makes sense.
can't get thorns. They can't touch me. So
I mean, look, it's all magic, right? It's all magic mumbo jumbo. Who knows?
it's all magic mumbo jumbo. But yeah, I will eventually put an item sorter and item burner in here. It's just I needed to get.
Yep. Yeah. And then these things are so productive. You know, getting like bigger storage as well.
Yeah.
I remember, especially if you're using your hands, like if you have looting 3 or something like that, it becomes so productive. I actually had to split.
It's nuts.
Yeah, I had to split the output because it was too much to go through one hopper chain, which is kind of wild.
Yeah, it would build up. I remember us having that problem. So
yeah, this is just vanilla.
Well,
yeah.
This is not too bad. And now they at least all die versus like having a couple of them eventually group up, and then that's why I have a staircase here because I had to.
You had to walk up and then break the glass and then.
Really annoying. So I was like, I'm so tired of doing that. I'm just gonna put it in the lava blade. So.
Yeah, I think it's been probably 3 or 4 seasons since I've made one of these, but I've definitely I think I've made 2 myself.
I'm pretty sure you helped me with this, yeah.
Well, just even solo.
Yeah.
The joy of draining.
And then bamboos made all the fence gates super easy.
Yep. Yeah, I guess the wood portion, it's just the sand grind, right?
Yeah, it's just getting the water out. And even then, that's just to optimize. I don't technically need to, but it gives you something to do.
Yep. Have you gone around and like torched the surrounding caves and stuff for drop rates too?
I just don't need to with the Guardian. They spawn so frequently anyways. Like
I think it does affect the drop rate.
Oh, it definitely does, but
oh my god,
so
dude. Have you gone cheaty cam and looked through the walls here?
I don't have OP, so I can't go cheaty cam.
You are directly above a trial chamber.
Oh. I knew that from the because seed map gave me that.
Oh, sure, man, that's so funny. I did that too. I made my slime farm, and then I went to like look at the nearby area to torch up all the caves, and I was like, oh man, I just found a trial chamber.
I saw James's punch a chunk, and he's just punching around the trial chamber.
Yeah, he made a point. Oh, butts. Oh no, I just spilt water all over myself and my keyboard. Oh crap.
Oh no.
Joe, save me.
Unplug your keyboard. Unplug your keyboard.
No. No.
That was honestly a really hilarious visual of you looking like you're melting into your floor.
Oh man, did I get my computer at all? No, my computer is safe. I may have just cooked my keyboard though. I just bought a new mouse too. No, I unplugged. Oh man. Boo. Look, don't.
I'm so proud of you, buddy.
Do a better job.
Well, here, can you just take this? Hi, buddy. Good morning. Good morning, my love. I can't even change the camera angle. Because I unplugged the computer. I unplugged the mouse. You just get to stare at the wall. You're just staring at the wall. Oh, hey, what's up, Mop? Thank you for the prime. How's everybody doing? We'll just take this whole mouse pad out. All right. I mean, to show you the damage, like, look at that's the rough splash zone.
Oh my god, Serge.
And then, ooh, I got myself pretty good there too. What's up, Weekend Jedi? Thank you for the 33. How you doing? Man, So I just bought a new mouse because I wore out my old one playing Tarkov. All right, there we go. What has been splashed? Luckily, it was just water, but I managed to pour an entire glass of water into my keyboard and into my lap. No. Just water, but still. Not ideal. I have no idea what Joe is doing, but here we are. I currently have no keyboard and no mouse plugged in right now.
Don't even worry about it. I'm just taking advantage of the fact that you can't move.
Yeah, I can't move, I can't even quit, dude.
You're doing great. Don't even worry about it. This might be the meanest thing I've done to Serge in a while.
I mean, if you're going to kill me, don't let me lose all my stuff, all right?
No, that's fine. I'm not going to let you lose.
All right, so damage control. Damage control is okay. Like I said, I may have destroyed my old mouse. Yeah, so the desk note is totally dry. Oh, man. Oh, Joe's giving me her mouse and keyboard.
It's still wet, by the way.
Where is it still wet? Oh, all right.
Check your coasters. And there's some water here. Oh, you need to check your soundboard.
No, the soundboard's fine.
But there's water right here.
Yeah.
Check under. There's some under the foot on the right side. Under the foot, like on the actual foot. Yeah. And then it's still wet in this section right here. Oh, there's also a drip of water underneath at the back. So it went all the way to the back there. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. We might be in business.
I think there's maybe water right there underneath the shadow of your mouse or your mic. Use your
Well, what just happened? Kilburn Gray, thank you for the 13. All right.
Okay, I think everything else is just smudgy.
Pardon me, sweetie.
Spot check.
Hi. How's everybody doing? Y'all chilling and partying like rock stars? Absolute chaos? Nah, everything is fine.
It's pretty minimal chaos for you.
What do you mean pretty minimal chaos for me?
Yeah, I feel like this is just par for the course.
Par for the course. My love. All right, so Joe has donated her. I mean, I do have my backup mouse. It's just, the mouse wheels was shot. All right. All right.
Your OG mouse, by the way.
Here, sweetie.
I've been using it this whole time.
Joe's pointing out that this mouse and keyboard were actually mine at 1.2. Oh, the keyboard's always been hers, but the mouse is actually a hand-me-down. I don't need a no-spill sippy cup. I'm not a child. I just act like one sometimes. The mouse is working. Oh no. Oh, Joe.
What?
He's surrounded me in obsidian, sweetie. What do you mean, wow?
Fine. I definitely wouldn't break the trapdoor above you though.
Don't break.
These are too close together.
No. Those they're fine, sweetie. They're not too snug.
I didn't think I'd make more space between these two hardboards.
It's okay. We'll be upgrading soon enough, sweetie. Thank you. You saved me.
You know your back camera foot is
All right.
oh, is it wet under the
Joe, what are you doing, buddy?
so wet?
There's 2 Joes. One is helping, one is not. All right. Oh, dang it. I thought I had a chance to get out before.
No, don't do it. Dang it.
Oh, so that was the plan there.
I told you not to do it, so you know, for your own safety.
Hold on. Would that have worked? No, dude.
I told you to not break it, because you
Oh.
broke it.
Haha.
Yeah, that would have hurt way more. So.
Yeah. Right, and now we can't open the chest. All right. I'll help you out here. Help you clean up your mess a
I think
little.
it was funny though.
Oh yeah. Oh, we need to get Joe a new mouse as well.
How dare you? I like my mouse.
You like this mouse? Your mouse wheel is all weird.
Lol, stop being weird.
She responded with, "Stop being weird to the mouse." All right, that's fair.
We're perfectly fine
I mean, Joe has a point.
for my limited gaming.
Hi, sweetie.
I didn't realize there were so many different horns, by the way.
Oh my God. Well, when we did all the things, we had to collect them. That was a nightmare.
That sounds awful.
There's, I want to say 2 or 4 that are exclusive to the Screaming Goats as well.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. So we had to breed Screaming Goats and then get the horns from them. So yeah,
That
Joe.
sounds annoying.
Sorry, you're both named Joe, which is kind of weird. So sometimes I'm talking to Joe Kim. All right, I got Jojo and Joe Kim. So Jojo, yeah, most of the water wound up in the numpad portion.
Well, I'm just gonna leave it upside down.
Yeah, which is why I have it upside down. And I don't think I got the mouse too bad, but I definitely saw some water on the brand new mouse. I bought it like the day before I left for my trip. So I've got, I think, like 8 hours of use on the brand new mouse, and hopefully it's not fried.
I can be all blinged out with my full set.
Oh, yeah? Do you use matching trim there?
I did. I used the Sentry Armor trim.
Which one is Sentry from? Is that from the End City?
No, that's from the Piglin cities. So.
Ah, okay. Man, it's anytime you switch a mouse and keyboard, it all feels so different, right?
It feels weird, yeah, right off the cuff. So.
Joe said, "Just be grateful you're lucky enough to have a backup," and you know what? That's fair.
She is right.
Yeah, we're gonna.
It would have been done.
Yeah, there is a. Oh, how would the stream have been done? We couldn't have turned it off. Joke's on you.
I mean, I guess you could have just sat there on camera for a while.
Yeah, just gone to the booth, be like, "Hey, welcome to Just Chatting," or I can't turn the camera off, and Joe.
You're just sitting there with your keyboard and mouse and rice until it dries off.
Just waiting for somebody to like walk to a computer store to buy me a new keyboard so we could end the stream, right?
Like honestly though, right?
Could it kill the router? I mean, yeah, we could have pulled the plug, but that's not fun. Hi, cutie. What do you mean paper towel of shame? All right, she's giving me a paper towel roll of shame just in case. So the first thing I did, as soon as I saw all the water on the desk, because I didn't want it to flow back to my computer, I grabbed my forearm and I just pushed it all onto my lap. I was like, ah!
More your lap than your technology.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, look, I have been thinking of upgrading my PC. I mean, it'd be kind of unfortunate if I had to upgrade. Joe says, "Be sad if you lost that keyboard. I've had it forever." I am thinking of like upgrading my PC, but I don't think the new technology I've been waiting for is out quite yet. Like, I think I have to wait till October, November for the next series of like something big is coming up. I can't remember exactly what it is. But
that sounds right. I can't remember.
that's what I'm waiting for. What's up, Devil Risen? Yeah. Hello, everybody who just showed up who I haven't had a chance to talk to. The new GPUs. Oh, the Ryzen 9000 was a disappointment. Interesting. But I'm on like if somebody wants to go to my Twitch page, I believe I have all my specs listed there.
Yes, you do.
What computer do I have?
Your AMD Ryzen 7 3800X.
Ryzen 7. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. I'm on the 3800 and there's a 9000 out now? What?
That's what you said. So, with a 30.
Ryzen 7 3800. Okay. So there's been a couple generations. I think my computer is 3 years old now, maybe? I got it, yeah. No, 4 years old. I got it in 2020. It was like pretty bleeding edge when I got it in 2020.
Reverend got me this computer in 2016, I want to say.
Oh my God.
Yeah, mine's old.
Maybe it was 2021 I got it or something like that. I got it when there was it was really difficult to get the 3070 because of, I don't know, Bitcoin or something stupid.
Bitcoin farming, yeah.
Yeah, but I look forward to an upgrade soon, question mark? We'll look into it. Too bad Canada doesn't have a micro center. They have an amazing combo deal. I'm probably just going to buy all of the parts separate and figure it out. Oh, you crafting?
Yeah, just making space.
I mean, I suppose the other thing you could do if you really wanted to, you could set up an auto crafter too. Ooh.
Yeah, that's definitely going to happen. It's just right now where I don't want to spend the time to mentally do all that.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, one of the things I really want to get working on at some point is auto crafting fireworks, and I just haven't.
Oh yeah, I feel like that's easy too, right? Like.
Yeah, I just need to make it happen. Hey, what's up, Barbarian? Yo, thank you for the extremely nice sub. Appreciate you. Devil Risen got in early on the 3080, and then a month later it spiked in price. Yeah. Yeah, when I got my GPU, the expected wait time was like a year to get the graphics card. And I got extremely lucky in that like my local Memory Express just had a 3070 or 3080 or whatever which one I have. And people are like, really? How'd you get that? I'm like, dude, I don't know. Just
So since we've been sitting here,
yeah,
I have this much fish.
Gross.
So
You should.
so much fish.
What am I gonna do? A Linus Tech Tips crossover? No. Oh God, I can't use my mouse wheel. Poor Joe. Joe deserves better than that. She likes this mouse, but this mouse wheel is terrible.
Hey, you know, there's like fire right.
Ah, gee. I would like to report an unsafe work environment here. Holy moly.
It's only unsafe if you're not paying attention. So.
Or trying to flee the fish curse.
Nah, you're fine. I'll just plant fish everywhere in your base. You'll be okay.
Thank you, I think. No?
You're welcome. Yeah.
Why do I have netherrack on me?
Because I broke. I was using netherrack as a scaffolding.
All right, I should do something.
Yeah, go do stuff. This is the thing that I've been working on for the last week.
Sick.
Change, so.
Right, yeah, that's why we came here. I'm thirsty. God, I wish I had a glass of water.
Oh, man, I wonder what happened to your last one.
Yeah. All right, dude. I'll see you later.
Right, see you later, buddy.
All right, this is me trying to select the fireworks with the mouse wheel right now. Oh my God. Joe, how do you live like this? What do you mean what's wrong with me? What's wrong? Oh, she got me a sippy cup, chat. She got me a Coffee with Serge branded sippy cup. The mouse pad is not the issue. Your mouse wheel is bad, sweetie. You deserve better. It's not about giving up on it. It's just broken. I didn't break it. It's Your mouse wheel is broken, sweetie. I love you. It's not a value judgment. Your mouse wheel is just broken. It's not fine. It does not work for you, I assure you. Yeah, I guess if I keep making fun of her mouse wheel, she'll take it away, which is, I mean, honestly fair, but... No, you don't need to send me a mouse, chat. I mean, we have a perfectly good mouse store not too far away. I'll get a, yeah. Looks like I'm going to go buy 2 mice. Sounds like a skill issue. Ristic Buddies, what's up, friend? Thank you very much for the 54 months. All right, as a warm-up activity here. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of terraforming here. Joe saying breaking your mouse, spilling water on yourself wasn't a warm up. I mean, I'm warm, but that's panic warmth. You know, that's different. What is my preferred mouse? I like just a really simple. Oops. There's just like a very simple like GeForce mouse. I don't need too many buttons on it. Like the MMO mice that have, you know, like 17 extra buttons and all that stuff. That's too much for me. Can't, like, just bought one. What was it even called? I don't know. It was not a Google mouse, sweetie. GeForce. It has a G on it. She's like, it has a G on it. Why are you saying I'm wrong? That's fair. That's fair. I apologize. Oh, man. Definitely getting that, like, everything feels alien vibe right now. Oh, Logitech. Why'd I say GeForce? I didn't mean Logitech. Nothing fancy. I don't know. I don't even remember what mouse it was. Whatever, like the budget, like the baby basic Logitech mouse. Yeah. Joe, your spacebar squeaks every time you click on it. God, the equipment I've had Joe on this whole time, chat, it's embarrassing. Oh my God, she deserves so much better. The mouse wheel, broken. The keyboard squeaks whenever you press it. Holy moly. Man, she is giving me a hard time from the other room right now. Oh, my love. How's everybody doing? Oh, poor Joe. Here, you thought it was the mice that squeak? Yeah. Well, after today's stream, should she want it, we're going to be going to a computer store and upgrading, you know? Hey, what's up, Koo? Thank you for the 59 months. Oh, man. We have fun here. We're airing our dirty laundry right now. Here you are learning our gear in shambles, my relationship in shambles. How you doing, chat? How's your week been? I realized, looking at the channel analytics, that it has been exactly a week since the last time I streamed on the channel. We did the very short IRL ice cream adventure on Thursday with Ben. And then Saturday morning, I got up super early, man. I didn't really think about it too much when I noticed that my flight took off at, 6 in the morning. I'm like, that's not too bad. 6 is pretty reasonable. And I'm like, wait, no. No, Serge. Remember, you have to be at the airport hours before your flight departs. That means you have a 3:45 a.m. wake-up time. I was like, oh no. This is bad, actually. Been busy acting as a team lead efficiently for the past 2 weeks. It's been a lot. Hey, good for you. I'm sure you've been crushing it. There we go. Done a 6 a.m. flight to Calgary a lot. It's not my favorite. Again, I thought it was fine until I did the math as to what time it actually needed me to wake up at, and then it was suddenly less fine. So I'm trying to keep like the terraform shape we're doing, if you're wondering why I don't just like mine everything out. I'll have chat know that Joe's been playing Fields of Mistrial since TQ showcased it, and the gaming setup is perfectly fine. Oh, Mistria. Pardon me. Oh no, I learned last week that my position has been eliminated, but don't worry, I've been offered a new position replacing it at a lower rate of pay. Oh, Zed, that sucks. I'm sorry. Gee. Your mouse is fine, sweetie. I love you. Yep. Got the stream, grab mystery for my partner. Oh, amazing. Is this all visible? If I remove this block, do I see? Yeah, I sure do. Okay, good talk. Let's just do this. Time to add a hill. Add a hill to cover up the shame we had. There we go. Morning, Deborah. All right, let's just go ahead and mine all of this out now. So now that we have an established border, all right, I guess Joe can't type and hang out anymore either because I stole all her stuff. So she's on my phone, presumably, which is why she's logged in as me in chat right now. Poor Joe. Oh, buckets. Man, I was so certain when I dug everything down, that storage room was going to be so deep that we'd never have an issue with it. Holy moly. Serge, you and I have been best friends for a while now. I mean, true. Can you lend me an easy $3,000 for an espresso machine? Oh. As your friend, I won't let you buy a $3,000 espresso machine. No. You should treat yourself and get something more expensive. You know what? You're right. You're worth it. Pardon me for being a little sniffly today. All right, grab a little bit more grass. We'll keep going here. What was that noise? Is that the llama? Honey, don't worry. The man on the internet told me it was okay to spend $13,000 on an espresso machine. I mean, I'm going to be honest. That's why I've never really looked into home espresso. Because if I wanted to do home espresso the way I would want to do home espresso, I cannot afford home espresso. There is no world in which, unless I'm doing it just for the passion of it. Because some people are like, oh yeah, I got a home espresso set up and I save so much money, and I try and do the math as to how long it would take to be in the green for that, how much coffee I'd have to drink. And I'm like, that is just never happening, you know? I'd have to start drinking an unhealthy amount of coffee to justify it. My dad bought a ridiculous espresso machine and cannot use it. Oh, do you have more details? I'm very curious. The home espresso machine I want usually runs about $900, but it goes as low as $250 on Facebook. From people realizing they don't want a home espresso machine. Yeah, I thought about getting a like a little home bike thing. What's it called? Standing bicycle? I want to get some more like home cardio for when it starts to rain, which is, 3/4 of the year here in Vancouver Island. And I think my goal is March. A couple months after Christmas, I bet you the market is just flooded with discounted, gently used stationary bicycles. Thank you, Gwaldar. That's the word. My classic paid for itself rather quickly. Did it though? That's the thing I'm really curious about, right? Because I think what people are doing when they're doing the economics, oh my God, mouse! Sorry, I'm okay. I think the economics that people are doing when they're like, all right, so it's $4, I don't know, round up, $4 for an espresso at a cafe, right? $5 for a latte. And you're like, all right, I bought $1,000 espresso machine. Therefore, it's only 200 lattes for me to be at my break-even point. But that doesn't include the cost of maintenance, the cost of your time, and the cost of beans, right? Oh, you added coffee beans, machine grinder, etc. Really? And the beans? Hey, Suno, thank you very much for that Prime. I mean, maybe I'm underestimating how much coffee you're drinking, right? You know what? I mean, you're probably pretty good at doing your own books. You wish it... Oh, my God. You wish it was only $5 for a latte? Yeah, that's fair. Like I said, I tried to give a nice round number for the purposes of storytelling. Used to service and repair espresso machines, and the upkeep and maintenance on them is a pain. Yeah. Hey, good morning, Fry. Hey, welcome back, Inkslayer. You missed nothing. You definitely didn't miss me spilling a full glass of water into my mouse and keyboard. No. My favorite latte at Hey Happy is $8 with tip. And I love it, but also, yeah, it adds up fast. Yeah. Oh, if you're making it with for 2, right? Okay. Scuba's doing the math here. It's about 9 months to pay back at 1 a day for my wife and myself. 9 months. Yeah. I mean, if you haven't given up, good for you. I think you're underestimating the value of not having to interact with anybody. I mean, that's fair to you, Beverin. I like people. This might come as a bit of a shock. But one of my favorite parts is interacting with customer service staff. I love going to cafes, yeah. I mean, I'm the guy who's on a first name basis with all of the staff at everywhere I'm a regular, you know? The real question is, if you have a home espresso setup, do you put money in a tip jar when you finish the drink? Ooh, I like that. I mean, I never put the money in the tip jar when I finish the drink. It's at checkout. That's an excellent way to, you know, save a couple bucks for yourself, right? Imagine that. You're like, okay, here's what we're going to do. Every time I make a home coffee, I put a toonie in the jar as a way to further save money for myself. I love that, actually. All right. This is Joe Earmuffs. Her escape key is also sticky, so it doesn't. It's like a baby little button. Oh my god. So you know what this makes me think of? This makes me think of my dad and I are the same size. We have very similar builds. We're the same size boot. We're both like 6'2" and broad shoulders and stuff like that. And normally what this means is when I lived at home, if I wanted to go skiing, he would never get me new gear. Instead, he would just like get himself a new set of gear and I'd get hand-me-downs, which is totally fine. The fact that I didn't have to buy ski gear, which is very expensive, was already very, very, very kind. And then there was one day where my dad was like, hey, you know what? Let's switch gear. Let's just switch back. It's been a while. I used to love those skis. Let's have a good time. And I did one run on the skis, and he's just like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize how worn out and terrible these skis were until I did it. And then went and got me a new pair of skis. And that's what I've done to Joe. I didn't realize how much I have been neglecting Joe's setup until I had to use it myself. Oh. All right, she's saying from the other room that that's not true, but...
I used to have my own setup, and it was all wireless, and then my laptop died, and I didn't get a new laptop. And because we were both using the PC at the time.
Yeah.
And so I just gave all my old stuff to Nelly.
All right, Joe's saying that she used to be on a laptop and had like an all wireless setup. And then when we moved to a 2 desktop setup, she donated everything down to Nelly. I know Joe needs a mic. I know she's trying to defend herself, and it's unfair. I know you're happy and you think it's good enough, but we could get you better stuff.
It is good. I like it.
Oh, I got shoulder booped. Dang. Joe had been aware of your mouse during the takeovers, though? Yeah. Joe, when you used my mouse during the takeover, what did you think? She says she doesn't like my mouse because it was too small and doesn't have good ergonomic side support.
Yeah.
Do we need a new get...
These two mice. That's your old one.
Okay, all right.
It's the same one.
So this is my mouse. This is her mouse.
What are you talking about? It's the other side that shows it.
Well, sorry. Yeah, like you could see the difference in physical size here. So she likes a physically larger mouse.
Well, and it also has.
And it has a little curved side for better ergonomics.
Your one's like flat.
All right. Okay. All right.
Gives you more support when you're holding it.
mouse Joe uses is more ergonomic for sure. We can get her a better ergonomic mouse that doesn't have a broken mouse wheel. Very interesting. We have the same issue with myself, wife, and 2 kids at home, all solid gamers. We can't get a warrant. Wait, we just can't warrant all new at the same time, so they tend to bunny hop their specs and peripherals? Yeah, for sure. The G602. I can't remember what I used. I think my mouse was a G602. I just held it up. Whatever that one was, it's fine. Head down to the computer store. Well, I'm going either way. I mean, I will have to, once the stream is done, I will have to test my gear to see if they got absolutely fried or not, which is too bad. Oh, you upgraded your rig yesterday. In my case, I bought a new battery backup for my desktop. Power fluctuations are common? No, for sure, for sure. All right, give me a second. I have to take a short bio break, and I'm going to take another nose spray because I'm so sinusy right now. Hey! Gunner with the 72 months, the Butter Brew. Thank you so much, friend. 6 years ago, I got a sub this big. Thank you. Oh, my God. Inkslayer with the $50 dono saying, Joe, go get a new mouse. It's on me. That's very, very, very generous. Thank you so much, Inkslayer. Yeah, no more hand-me-downs for Joe. Dang, Inkslayer. Thank you, friend. All right. I'll be right back. I really have to pee. That's so sweet, though. All right. I'll be right back. Hello. I return. Hey, what's up, Tino Diedrichsen? Thank you very much. 43 months of tier 2. Dang. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. We are back. I think I've finally tried to, like, emotionally settle myself. After all the wildness at the top of the stream here. To Vildo, thank you for the 8 months. Hope you're having an amazing day, friend. All right, we have to stop making fun of Joe's equipment. It's bumming her out. I love you, Joe. All right. I think it's time to do a little bit. I did take the nose spray, sweetie, yeah. I'm a little bit congested coming back from the trip. It turns out, spending a bunch of time. I don't know if it was the cool ocean breeze, or if it was the hotel room AC. But I'm a little bit congested right now. I'm not entirely certain why. All right, another thing that I want to do, I want to, and I talked about this before, maybe I'm allergic to boats, it's possible. It's still been smoky. It wasn't smoky out where I was. I was pretty far away from any wildfire stuff. Give me a second. One second. So, I was, all right, this is me down here in Victoria, and I was way up here. Boo. Oh no, where'd it go? Boo. Prince Rupert. I was up here. So, you know what's amazing? Is I had cell phone reception here in the middle of this massive open area of water near the Haida Gwaii. Yeah. And although there's a bunch of fires burning, there's like nothing in this particular area. Oh yeah, and all of this, that's Alaska. So like this was yeah, the fact that this is so weird, by the way. This is the border of Alaska. It comes all the way down, way over here, kind of inexplicably. Even though Canada goes all the way up to there, the Alaska border, they're like mine, and they just scoop all of that. No interference from mountains or anything? I guess so, yeah. You barely have cell phone reception in downtown Victoria, right? You bought it fairly from the Russians? That is the story. That weird little section of ocean there. Yeah, but you have to be careful. There's like weird shenanigans here with what is Canadian water and what is American waters when it comes to fisheries and stuff. Oh, I should sleep before I die. Oh. Yeah. All right. So my goal here is, this is the wrong way. My goal here is to try and do a little bit of a coastal transformation. And to seal in, we're going to just ignore the fact that we ever did a punch-a-chunk here, you know? Could I have potentially caused an international incident by invading American waters and fishing? I'm not that important. I mean, so, like, you'd think out in the middle of nowhere there wouldn't be much enforcement. We had the federal body, it's called the DFO, the Department of Fisheries Organization. They showed up to our fishing boat in a big outboard dinghy wearing like ocean tactical armor. I kid you not. They're in red and black, like tactical gear with a sidearm pistol and like a helmet and like combination float tactical armor. They roll up on this vest and one of them is like, prepare to be boarded. They pull, no, these are the Canadians. These are the Canadians. Yeah, the DFO is Canadian. And they like rolled up beside us and one of them like ninja jumped out of their boat into our boat to inspect our catch and our fishing licenses and everything like that. It was so intense. We got boarded by the DFO, the float tactical armor, right? I don't know. You can't make this stuff up. Did you get a selfie with them? I did not. I did not think to take a selfie with them. I want to put this stone away. All right, so I think the first thing we need to do for our terraforming here is to extend the canal sewer portion one more module. Oh, so the first thing I need actually is andesite. All right. Anyways, rejoice, canal enthusiasts. The canal is growing. All right, so let's grab let's grab all of this because I believe I need all of this. If you are a fan of canals, good news. All right, the first thing I need is the andesite, which is this one. And then I need a stone box. I'm going to put this one away. And if you're not a fan of canals, prepare to become one. Yeah, we are turning you into a canal. We don't know how or why. Much like Kafka's Metamorphosis. An ear canal, a root canal, also yes. All right. So I went through all of this effort. And now we're getting rid of it, which is very funny. Maybe I should try from the bottom too, because this is going to be very challenging if I don't. What if I did this? Oh, clever. All right, we're removing the aqueduct portion of the canal sewer aqueduct, and now it's just going to be canal sewer. No, don't push me over the edge. Not like this. Is that a canal over a punch chunk? It sure is. Or rather, it was an aqueduct over a punch canal. Let's get our, let's not cross our lanes with important industrial water features, right? Ugh, rookie mistake. Am I right? Ugh. Okie dokie. Now, every 5... Oh, buckets. We might have to change these. Unless we got extremely lucky. Oh, no. All right, can I tell a very Serge Jaeger story here? Y'all are going to make so much fun of me. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ah, buckets. There we are. Sorry, 1 second. Let's fix this and I'll tell you my story. Was it an accidental inappropriate? How dare you? No. So, fishing for halibut. You are allowed, this is like a little unintuitive at first, but you kind of get there. So, as part of your fishing license for halibut, you are allowed, on a 3-day fishing license, you are allowed 1 that is over 85 centimeters per day to a total of 2. So, you know, you can have 2 that are 85 or under 85. Or the other thing you can do is you can get 1 that is over 85 but under 125. Does that make sense? So you can have 1 big fish or 2 small fish is how it works. And then so the goal is you want 1 that is like, you want 2 that are 84 or 1 that's in like the high to low 120s or high hundreds, right? That is maximizing the amount of fish that you can have within that license. In very classic Serge Jaeger fashion, I caught 2 that were 86. With the limit being 85. Yeah, I was just even fishing, basically, and off by 1. I mean, this is important stuff. Like those little 1, 2, 3, those little like micro measurements. That's what the Department of Fisheries is looking for. How many plants that grow in the water and old boots can you fish with that license? Oh, we pulled out a lot of seaweed. The 2 smaller fish would last a little longer, right? Are we talking about measurement in inches or mass? This is the length from their nose to their tail, 85 centimeters. Sorry, I guess, yeah, to be more specific. That's what the numbers I was giving refer to, is the length of the fish. And then, yeah, it's like, it's interesting how, because like fish get thicker. So a longer, like a bigger fish just has, not exponentially, but they get larger as you get more. All right, what is this? This is polished tough. Cubically, something like that, yeah. It's different in places. Oh yeah, every fishery is different. Absolutely. And I am very mid as a fisherman. Yeah, I do not know all of the rules or half of the rules or even any of the rules. I just do what I'm told. I try not to think too much. You aren't living until you see a pair of bull sharks behind you and you're in a tiny 12-foot ship. Yeah, I mean, we got to see gray whales, which are very pretty. Beautiful amounts of wildlife out there. We're just, pardon me, dying. We're just chilling, minding our own business. Gray whales, they're huge. Very hard to take a photo of a gray whale. I posted some pictures to my Instagram, if you're at all curious. All right, that goes there. The next thing I want is the tough. Do I have chop, chop, tough? Chop, 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 tough. All right, so I want, what are you? I probably want this and this. Yes, yes, good, good. And then I need this and this and this and this. I'm probably gonna need, maybe I don't need that much more. You give me an Instagram follow. Oh, shucks. 1, 2, 3. And so I do this, and then this, and then this, and then this, and then that. 1, 2, 3. Boop, 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 boop. So the idea here, by the way, is we're going to enclose the chunk. The only way you'll know that the chunk was punched if you look down through the glass floor here, which I also think is kind of cool. And then, pardon me, and then we're going to do a terraform where we're actually going to flatten this hill a little bit more, pardon me. And we're going to put in a cliff. So there's going to be a cliff here, and that's what the entrance of the canal is going to go into, through sort of the side here. It's going to come around the corner. Yeah, not only seals. So we saw gray whales, a ton of bald eagles. We saw a sea lion colony. We saw a little cutie of a harbor seal. It was very cool. Yeah. Now, do I have to go up a block? I do. I have to leave room for the copper. And then I have to remove all of this. Very good. Also have to remove some of this. Boop, boop, boop. Let's do that as well. Didn't realize how big seals are until I saw one that decided to come up to me in the river. You don't get to scale them when you see it at the zoo. I mean, there's differences too, right? Like, sea lions are enormous. Seals can be little guys, or they can get pretty big. Depends on the nature of them. I like the content you, Nelson, and Wheeler make. And Highlander gives me ideas for cool deck building. Oh, thank you. I have been, I don't know why. I probably just a random Twitter thread I've been looking at. I've been flirting with the idea of maybe building a CDH deck. Ooh. Lots of folks talking about that format, having a good time as of late. Are seals friendlier? Sea lions are typically not very friendly. But again, they're all wild animals. Large, hungry mammals. So friendly is a relative term. Deep slate, yes. I think this is the... Oops, I should put those away. There we are. Serge, the unofficial best Jim the Spike Feeder. Oh, please. I'm also the official best. Is this? All right. I need deep slate tile, and that means I need to chop more deep slate. All right, let's go do that. Hey, what's up, Snack Pack? You just had a little earthquake. Oh, that's exciting. Hope everything's okay. Deep slate tile. Arbor seals are still dangerous, but they're mostly curious puppies. There was like a pretty scary moment that happened not too far back in Victoria, I believe. I think it happened actually in the I think it's called Fisherman's Wharf. There's a little touristy area right down by the water in Victoria. And there was a child sitting with their back to the water just on the edge of a pier. And a seal went up and grabbed the back of their shirt and just pulled them right into the ocean. Just, man, like a split second. And this kid was pulled underwater. And the parent immediately like dives into the water, grabs them, pulls them out. And it's not like the harbor seal was like, I'm going to grab you and hold you underwater. It was just like, boop, just playfully grabbed this like 3-year-old kid and pulled them into the ocean, which is terrifying. Like the ocean just by itself can, you know. Yeah. You've seen videos of dolphins doing the same? Yeah. Kazman, thank you for the 61. I think sometimes you just need to respect the ocean. People encourage their kids to play with seals and wildlife. In Banff, people will stop and pose for pictures next to bears. Bears. Surely, like, I don't know. People do the same thing, go right up to a moose. Oh my God, a moose will kill you. Oh. People in Yellowstone will annoy bison. You see a mammal, even half the size of you, and I don't know. I think people need to have a little bit more of a healthy respect and or fear. Like a little bit of fear would be okay with wildlife. All right, so I need bricks and slabs and stairs. Oh my. Probably gonna need more slabs. Ow. In Yosemite, we saw people pulling over to try and get a photo with what was probably a bear, right? So when we were in Alberta, I remember Joe and I went to the mountains one time, and there was an entire herd of elk that were crossing the street, and they were on the sidewalk in front of where we were, and we're like, yeah, we'll wait. Like, I'm in no particular hurry. You take your time there. Last thing I want to do is antagonize an elk into thinking I want anything to do with them. Elk are so cool. They are. They're also much bigger than I am. You know? It's been a while since I've done this pattern, so I just need to make sure I'm doing it right. Looks correct. There we go. Oh, there we go. I think I want these stairs to sort of finish off the pattern. I was surveying in northern NM, New Michigan. No. Oh God, New Mexico? New Mexico. Sorry. And Ben Smith, thank you for the 37. MN is Minnesota, I believe. What's NM? New Montana. Oh, no, it was New Mexico. Jeez. All right, I got there. Northern Manitoba. Yeah. I had a bull elk charge me. They're not small. I had a family of foxes living in my backyard. I want to go pet them. They will bite you. they will bite you. Next. M stands for next to Montreal. Exactly. All right. So let's put this away. We got the mud box over here. Non-Mississippi. Isn't that just how Americans count? 1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. I want to go back to the deep slate here. Uh-oh. Oh, it's how you count seconds, not items. Pardon me. How do Canadians count? 1 Saskatchewan, 2 Saskatchewan. Not bad. Oh, man, I got hit. This was great. Oh, it warmed my heart. I got hit by an unironic you betcha. And it was just the greatest thing I'd heard all day. Man. Yeah, it's like northern BC and Alberta and Minnesota are the only places you'll get the unironic you betcha. And it just feels so nice. All right, so what do I do here? We do this. Okay, we start with a stair. We start with a stair here. And there, very good. And then we do this. Hello? I guess this is why I put little helper things for myself before, eh? I can't believe people aren't popping off about that unironic you betcha. Do people not see the charm in what happened to me? Jeez. You betcha we do. Thank you. As a Minnesotan, I feel both respected and seen. It was beautiful. The sun was a little bit brighter. All right, and now we're here. So one of the tricky things is I am going to have to bring the land up even more in order to cover this, which means a lot of the landscaping decisions we have done prior to this moment no longer apply, which is a little bit sad. All right, the next thing we need, unless I put them in a box already, is I need to go get all of the wax. What's that mesh copper cube? That's a new block they added in the update. It's called the copper grate, and it is transparent. Sky access. Yeah, it's very pretty. And much like many of the other of its ilk, it is waxable, oxidizable, changeable. All right, so I need to go get some beeswax. Love me some copper building. It's very pretty. And let's hit it with a little bit of the old... So one of the things we did, rather than... It started all green, but we went through and we started to hit with little areas of... not necessarily rust, but like reverse oxidation. And then we wax it all. You know? The opposite of rust. It's funny because it looks like this is technically the state that is like the most aged and the most oxidized, and yet like some of the other versions look older and more worn. I don't know. I don't know if other people would agree. It's just like it's so clean when it's fully green. I never understood the A Nasir joke. Apologies. Something about copper. I hang out with Beej. I see the memes constantly. And I'm just like, yes, you're the copper. Very good. Hey, have a good one, spectator. Ooh, breakfast sandwich. In Pearl's latest episode, they used waterlogged copper grates to keep coral alive, and it looked really good. Oh, interesting. Rather than... oops, I need 3 more. Rather than wood, eh? That's kind of cool. Nasir was an ancient copper trader. They kept all of his customer complaints, clay tablets in a big pile under his house, and he loved scamming people with low-grade copper. Really? That's it, huh? Interesting. All right, it is now time to do a massive transformative terraforming. So, buckle up for that, I guess. The first thing I want to do is I want to bring the ground way lower over here. So basically, I want this canal to now be like ground level when all is said and done. But what I am going to do is I'm going to try and respect these crops. No, this is a canal now, right? See, when the ground is level, it's a canal. It's not a sewer. I think there were some complaints previously that this canal was entirely too sewer-like. And so what we're doing is by extending the amount of exposed canal, it's canal, it's not sewer. That's just by definition how it works. A little too samey so far. It's an aqueduct. At one point it was an aqueduct, but we're removing all traces of it ever being higher than the water. See? Look at how beautiful and canal-like that is now. Ah? Where are my canal enthusiasts at? Rejoice! Your time has come. It's dark. We'll go through and we'll make it prettier at some point. Ah. And then we're going to use that as more andesite. Give a little bit more of a pronounced border. How can we even be sure it's a canal? There isn't even an ever given to be stuck on it. Well, we do have James the Betrayer. And with his track record, we can expect him to crash a ship into it any day now. He is currently sideways in the canal. Yeah. Joe Kim was trying to tell me that this guy's days are numbered. I don't know. Do you agree with that? I don't agree with that. I think they're fine. I think James the Betrayer is fine. I think he's got plenty of years of betrayal left in him. All days are numbered. That's what dates are. Ah. Very interesting. Sounds like premeditated murder. No. I just think they're fine. I think they're just having a good time. They've got an important position. You know, they've been promoted to Canal Overseer. And as everybody knows, nothing has ever gone wrong with a position called Overseer, right? All right, so we spent all this time, ironically, knocking down the earth. Now we need to build it back up. From the cow area, we want to go up and over. Nothing has ever gone wrong in a canal. Excellent. All right, so I do like the rough shape of this here. There we go. So it looks something like that. Latest canal news from the UK is somebody spilled a ton of cyanide into a canal, and please don't go to the canal. That seems bad. That's really bad news. Why'd they have all that cyanide? What's happening? Hey, what's up, Major Frostbite? Thank you very much for using your Prime. Appreciate the heck out of you. The quarter year? Oh, that's a big milestone, too. Thank you, friend. You know what? I'm just going to leave this hollow. Watch me. Joe from the other room. Etha would be disappointed. Well, luckily, him and I are not acquainted. All right, we have another issue now, which was my my door is now... When is a door not a door? When it's buried. You thought I was going to say when it's a jar. All right, quick flyaway and check back. How are we feeling about the... You know what? That is a pretty clean little... It's a pretty clean little thing there, right? Like, you can see how the ground is going to get steeper. And then we're going to make some cliffs here. And then we're going to have the mouth of the sewer, the mouth of the canal, right there. I think that'll add some intrigue, some mystery. Right, this is all sand at one point too, I forgot. No. There's a sewer portion to the canal. This is a canal. Beautiful, strong. There's just another section to it, right? You have to respect both. There we are. I don't know if I'd have phrased it that particular way, Inkslayer, but sure. This is the butt of our canal. To be fair, most people treat canals as sewers. You know, you're not wrong. No respect. I don't think we're gonna call this the Canut. I just, you know, I thought about it for like half a second and I was like, yeah, I don't think so. What's up, Sogim? Good to see you, friend. Look how good this landscape looks. Ah, isn't it beautiful? Beautiful. I probably need a little bit of this. All righty. A little too samey. No. That just means that we need to bring it out a bit more. Right? Got a bit of cliff on this side. I think I want it to have a little bit more overhang. That's okay so far. Yeah, but then that shows. I mean, I don't mind that. If I used some stuff like stairs and stuff, I could probably smooth that out. I think that's okay. What's up, Joss? Yoss, maybe? What's up, super dude? Good to see everybody this morning. Hey, what's up, Mr. Bevers? Thank you for the 56. Hope I'm having a great day. I'm having a really good day, yeah. Other than being a little bit congested. What do you think? Once we add a little bit of light into there, right, that's the big thing we're missing. I'm missing, we want a glow lantern and some glow lichen. All good on the name pronunciation? I tried. Joe would like clarification on if I was actually right or not. I'll just assume I'm perfect. Hey, have a good one, Daisy. All right, there we go. A little bit of the old glow lichen. The rain. I really like that you can submerge these. What's the word I'm looking for? Place them underwater is the technical term. Yeah. So we're looking at this number right here. We need to make sure it never goes to 0. Waterlog. Thank you, Spies. There we go. I don't know. I think we made this cooler. I think when you approach from afar, right? Like we've made... How do you feel about the vibe of those cliffs? They're a little too much. A little too much. Let's try it. Let's grab some sandpaper and let's calm those down a little there, you know? Big old sign, not a sewer. Uh-huh. Oh, you know what? I like that way better. Yeah, I like that better than what I had before. I think I was getting a little too lost in the sauce there. Way better. Do that. Feel like I need... There we go. Have another one of these? I sure don't. All right. Hey, what's up, Avi? About a good time? Yeah. It's pretty hard to have a bad time on a boat. That's actually just provably false. Never mind. Yeah, Serge, yeah. Yeah, a lot of people have had a bad time on a boat. I know. I was just thinking about that. Yeah, the Titanic would like to have a word. Yeah. Hey, what's up, N30 dude? Thank you so much for the 36 months. Enjoy that emerald bean. All right, so you found one bad boat. Wow. Let that spoil it for everyone. A lot of human history. Being on a boat was a pretty bad time. I'm pretty lucky I don't get seasickness or motion sickness. Apparently that is not uncommon. What was that, sweetie? Yeah, Joe said... Joe came out 1 year with us. Had a pretty wavy time. I don't know. I tend to do okay. Like, I find the movement of being on the water to be very soothing. Even if I'm getting tossed around, I like it. You grew out of motion thickness? Nice. Motion sickness, not thickness. Count myself as super lucky that I don't get motion sickness. Yeah. Was it as wavy as that one day? It was okay. So, according to the guide, the days that we spent on the water, the worst day would be like a 4. And even then, it was mostly that there's no wind, but there are pretty big swells. And when we were trying to head out, we were basically going head first into the swells. which caused us a little bit of what I like to call bully. All right, I feel like it's time to take down these shame chests. So I'm going to do that. Never got motion sickness from a boat, but I did get it while driving along a very hilly part of California. Yeah? You have an inner ear thing, which means I can get motion sickness from walking. Oh, brutal. I am sorry to hear that, friend. Tools and such. I can't wait until we move into a larger storage thing at some point. I don't know when that's going to be, but I feel as though I'm quickly outgrowing this little storage room that we've made, eh? You only get motion sick on bigger boats like ferries. That's interesting. A lot of people tend to find the smaller boats because there's more movement. But I guess like the long, slow movement is tough. Oh, buckets. Oh, geez. Oh, God, no. Oh, what am I going to do? All right, I feel like I need a bunch of shulker boxes now. This is just so much stuff. Do the shame chests remain? No, 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 no. We're going to clean it up. We're going to clean it up. Blech. Wait. It wasn't a full stack. Or what? How'd I get... What? Okay, never mind. Oh, I have one too many now. Oh no. I'm at work printing the covers for the official Stardew Valley cookbook. Oh, that's pretty hype. There we go. All right, so I take this and this and then all of these. And that is 8.5 shulker boxes worth. Why not just burn the shame? Well, I do have big plans to do big builds. And the last thing I want to do is find myself in a position where I don't have resources. So one of the reasons that we did these early big digs, is so we would never find ourselves wanting for materials, right? Definitely want to keep the deep slate. It's beautiful. I mean, that's the thing, right? Like all these blocks will have their moments in the sun. Maybe even the diorite. Because like, look at how much fort we have around us, right? When we actually get into building it, this fort's going to take quite a lot of resources to make beautiful. And I still don't know exactly what blocks I want to use. We've made the bird poo look all right once or twice, you know? We've pulled it off. I look forward to 124 by 124 diorite cube made out of diorite. Do you want to tell him or should I tell him? This should be the last of like the big boxes that we need. Oh, geez. Actually, hold up. Just one more shulker worth? Let me have my delusions. Well... Oh, we have cobble. I'm so excited about that. We were so cobbled poor for a little while. Oh, the first shame chest is gone. Chat. I'm excited. Or is that the second pile of shame chests? I can't remember. I guess if you counted moving the storage room underground, this is the second. That's all stone. Let's go. Not bad, not bad. All right, so now that it's looking a little bit cleaner, I could probably move that beacon now too, eh? Like, that's not bad. I don't know. Does it look more canal-y as well? Do you like that you can see the copper there? I kind of do. Looking incredibly canal? Heck yeah, that's what I want to hear. All right, let's take this beacon down. The copper is a nice feature. Yay. I still can't believe how much terraforming we've done on this island. Can you waterlog iron bars? We can, but then the issue is, then it'll look more like a sewer. It'll look less like a canal if we wall it off, right? Like if we added a, like a portcullis looking thing, right? We need it to be open, or else where does the trade come from? And a canal is only a canal if it's generating trade. That's not true. Boat traffic is essential. Canals into castles need a way to protect it. It's lucky for us this is not a castle, though. Like 3 people in chat are laughing. Everyone else is just confused. What's that, sweetie? Both canal and ice cream. Oh, right. Yes. So a while ago, we did a little subathon around the time of the move back and the birthday. And our goals were James Poutine, done. Ben Ice Cream IRL Adventure, done. And a canal. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. We even have Fortunato down there. Wait, was it Montresor or Fortunato who got to live in there? Got to, got to. Had the pleasure of moving in. Yeah, Fortunato is the one who lives down there, taking care of the canal. Did I leave myself enough room to put a whole beacon in here? If I do this, there is. Yeah. There's the Mason and the Macy. Fortunato is the one gifted free lodging. Wow. This Montresor guy actually sounds pretty nice. In this economy? Oh my God. Hey, good to see you, David. Look, in 2024, can you imagine how much Montresor could be charging for rent inside of that space? Oh, what a gift. I bet you people would be lining up. In Venice, that apartment would be... I mean, even Vancouver. Downtown Vancouver right now. Take a look at the old wall here. Looks like I can't keep putting off the combination sugarcane and gunpowder farm, eh? Should I put in some fence posts to tie it off? I thought about walls and stuff like that around here, but the issue is it gets very busy to walk down. What are you? Pardon me, God. I just squeaked right into that microphone. Pardon you, but I'm not the governor yet. See, here's the goal. You ask for a pardon in advance. And that way, if the situation changes, you're cruising, right? All right, pardon me. I have to pee again. I'll be right back. Hello. Oh, I'm so glad to finish that off. That's something I've been thinking about for a while now. Look at it. Pardon me. Yay! I mean, I guess we this will be later. Nice. So on the one side we had more of the brick poking out at the end. On this side we don't really have that. I mean, I guess I could replace these blocks with brick. Oh, that might look kind of nice actually. Hold on. All right, which one of you is the brick box? Boop. Yeah, it looks all right, eh? Please. Is it not nighttime? I guess it's not nighttime. I'm gonna get outside and it's gonna immediately become nighttime. Tag yourself. I'm the brick box. You can't all be the brick box. I mean, you know what? I don't even mind that. If I just do this. Oh, that's actually so clean. What do you think of that? I think that actually I like that better personally. I'm not entirely 100% on this yet. What? That was a fun sound. Thank you. Thank you. My pleasure there. Yeah, there we go. Just trying to make this a little bit blockier. I think that looks better. Yeah, there we go. There's actually a weird symmetry now by mistake. No, that's not symmetrical, especially if I do this. Ugh. There. There? Yes. No. Because then you end up with weird lines. Oh, turns out terraforming is actually really challenging sometimes because I like that. You need it to look organic, avoid accidental symmetry and weird accidental lines, and then it all works. So like that, for example, is probably supposed to be this. All right, I don't need to fuss about this anymore. Terraforming is all vibes. I mean, kinda, yeah. It's like all vibes, and you know you've done it wrong when the vibes are bad, right? You're like, all right, this terraforming, excellent vibes. This terraforming needs more vibes, right? I have been thinking more and more about like the paths these are going to take to. Oh man, speaking of the paths, I think we need to officially mark where the gatehouse is going to go now, right? Embracing asymmetry was the biggest single development in my building skills. I think there's an interesting mix of both. It's like, I think it's not necessarily embracing asymmetry. It's knowing when to not be afraid to use it. Because like, I don't know, Mumbo Jumbo prior to this season, he's definitely changed. Used to be like a very symmetrical builder, like a lot of like math shapes and repeating patterns. And they were very cool. And I liked those. But I like what we're working on here is probably an interesting example of both symmetry and asymmetry, right? So for example, like this being taller than those two, it's like the combination of symmetrical shapes and asymmetrical shapes, right? Like the garden, one big organic tree mixed in with this like very symmetrical garden. I don't know. Definitely not in the position to be given lessons. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. 29 means I'm looking for 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Still not too late to redo the whole Fortyard on the diagonal? It might be too late right now. What about the canal? Huh? All right, does that look center-ish to you? Looks center-ish to me. So I want this to be 7 wide. So like once again, going back to some of that symmetry. So, I mean, it might be kind of fun to do more stuff like that, right? Like if we had actually properly textured all the walls. And I love that I've just abandoned it for now. We'll get to it later. All right. So if we make it 7 wide, but then we make the door 3 wide, it means we only have 2 wide for decorations. And maybe that's okay. My reason for saying that is there's a window pattern I've been thinking about for a bit here that might look kind of cool. You there, boy. Stone cutter. So let's pretend for a second that this is a building that needs to worry about defenses. Not for any particular reason, you know, just hypothetical, right? Oh, buckets. Like, I do think that looks kind of cool. Right? Like you can see in at a certain point. I don't know exactly how we'd make it work, but like that's an option. That's an option for a 2 wide, as opposed to if we make it an odd number, then we just make a 1 wide window. Need murder holes? That's sort of what I was thinking. I don't know if it'd be at that height. I mean, if it's at that height, you can I turn around and see my, hello? Oops, that's right. Like you could see through that. I don't know. An idea. Arrow hole, murder holes in the ceiling. Oh, we're not going to do drop down things. It's a meter thick. Not everything necessarily translates well to Minecraft. All right, so we need this to be a little bit bigger. All right, anyways, what do you think? Is this thick enough? That's a good size. That's a good size, right? I'm thinking width-wise, we'd make it a little bit taller. But do you think the widening is enough for that? If we made it wider, we could also make the door bigger. So again, it fits the wall well. If we go one wider, we could add a window in it that's wider than the slit. Needs a drawbridge. Across what? We're not making another. I was distinctly told a moat is not a canal, so we're not going to be doing that. But, you know, we'll see. Oh, that landscape looks way better. I'd like to see how it looks one wider. Right now, we're really close to the tower's width. You can have a moat that connects to the canal. Oh my God. A moat is just, so I tried specifically asking if a moat was different from an intersecting canal, and I was told very definitively that that was not a canal. I asked. I tried. All right. This is the enthickened gate. It's looking pretty thick now. You don't remember me asking? Oh, I asked. I asked, and Gunner and Inkslayer, the official canal judges, almost sent me packing. What do you think? You like the previous one better, or do you like this now? Somebody has wrangled all my cattle. Did I want to make the gate wider? No, we're making it wider so that we could have window slits. You prefer the skinnier one? I think I prefer the skinnier one too. The issue is this is too stout. This would have to be taller. Yeah, let's go with the narrower one. Just go with the narrower one. Don't look like it was slits? Nah, just... We don't have to be too exhaustive with our tests. Just be a little bit vibes based, you know? All righty. And I guess this side, I mean, technically doesn't really need whatever. All right, so one of the things I want to do now. Do I like that? Ooh, now that I've added the crenellation, I think I like that less. Again, that's just temporary crenellation. Oh, right, it's because the crenellation is supposed to hang off the side. I remember now. I remember now. So it's supposed to look like this. That's probably going to look way better. Oh, yeah. Let's ignore that it's a little bit, it looks even stubbier now. Oh, that's fine. That's hilarious. Because just like these towers look kind of weird right now, right? Like we'll go through and we'll make it look all better. I kind of need to figure out what I want these to look like, actually. I think we should go to our study just means it's not going to fall over. That's fair. Oh, that's the thing. This is not the design. And we're not worried about making it pretty right now because currently it's just a placeholder. My thought would be to go into a creative world now and figure it out. Because the other thing is, like, we don't know what block it's going to be with. I'm still tempted to do tough, but maybe I leave the walls stone and do tough at the top. I mean, it'd just be so much more resource expensive. The other thing, of course, is we've got, I really wanted to incorporate this moss in with a bit of a gradient. And so I don't know if I want the moss to go, let's just go to a creative world, right? As I just rejoined the same server. All right, let's try this again. Well, let's go to a creative world. Let's give it a little try, shall we? This is our sewer. What was this stuff? Oh, right. This is our first test of what it was going to look like. What is that? That was me teaching how things work. All right, let's head over here. I wrote this song for you, chat. Stone. Go to number 4 here. All right. All right. So we got ourselves, let's make a section of 7 here. I don't think the walls are that high. The walls are only like 7 or 8 high, right? Which means this is already not working. That's also not working because it's too flat. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, 5, 6, 7. Please hold. It's taller. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, 7 just feels so tall in survival and so short in creative. How funny is that? All right, this is a terrible gradient. This is a terrible gradient. I mean, like, this looks a little bit more interesting, but even then, this is... Jeez. Is the plan to use those blocks? Maybe. Hopefully it'll look better. How do you do a replace? If you have a block down and then you simultaneously hit right and left click, you can replace a block. So, God, that's so messy. But like maybe on a bigger scale it looks good. Oh boy. The construction noises have started again, friends. It's a very messy gradient. Oh, interesting. All right, Inkslayer has shown us what could have been an approved moat canal. Very interesting. The issue currently is the stone isn't loud enough. Yeah, the other option is to go straight into tough brick, which was another consideration I had the whole time. Man, even then. What happens if it's taller? That is a very sharp transition from tough to brick. Holy moly. Yeah, like look at how high contrast is at the top. The other option is to use cobble. Cobble next to the tough. I didn't want cobble though. Cobble does really work with the gradient though, eh? L. Coggins, thank you for using the Prime. I appreciate that tremendously, friend. Yeah, I mean, that works great, actually, the cobble. Instead of the smooth stone. So the only issue with this is it means that every single block that I've built so far needs to be replaced. Which is fine. All right, so let's pretend that this is the exterior, right? And I've got access to 1, 2, 3, and 4 of the blocks. So my whole plan... Wait. Oh no. For some reason it doesn't seem 40 to you. What's not 40 about this? What part of this does not scream fort? You never seen a mossy fort? Oh, I kind of like that. That's a... I mean, I could alternate too. Sort of unexpected. It's not 40, it's a 15 by 7. Heyo. So that's very dark, is the only issue. Those tough blocks really pop, eh? There's so much. I don't know if I like the alternating, if I'm going to be honest. I think it makes it even busier, and I don't know if I like that. What if I just did this? What if I just did a clean old line? Kind of like that the darkness almost implies that it was a later addition to the older wall beneath, right? Like they just went and slapped it on. maybe I like this less. Maybe I did like this. I don't know. It's kind of busy. Miss Twilly, thank you for the 42. Kind of like all the same. Yeah. All right, so things that we've also discovered. It's important to have some depth there. What if that depth was wall or slab? Instead of the stair coming down even further. That makes it smaller. I don't know if that makes it better though. What if you were wall coming down instead of stair? The problem is the stair makes it so heavy. Right? I don't know. Thoughts? Thoughts of the tough and then the cobble? It's pretty intense fort looking, right? A mix of stairs and slabs. Oh, you're thinking getting some texture in there too? I mean, yeah. I mean, we could do something like that, right? Just mix it up and add a little bit of organics to it. I don't know if it makes it better though. Thanks for hanging out, Super Dude. Have a wonderful day. I think I like it better. I don't think I like that better. Because I like symmetry in some places. I do think I like the idea of the occasional stair being interesting there. I don't know. What do you think? Hit me with your suggestions here, friends. How's this looking to you? So the walls on the outside currently don't have any windows. Oh, the other thing is they could just be a little bit too flat. Like maybe you were supposed to add maybe we're supposed to add something like that, like a buttress. I don't know if that's a buttress or not. Right? Like we have like a repeating pattern at the bottom just to give it a bit more depth so it's not as flat. We just further show, you know, the moss has been growing up on it or something. I like that a lot, actually. I think that gives it some interesting character. Should it have windows is the real question. Gotta love a good buttress. No, you don't need windows. People just stand up top, right? What do you need a window for? Does the tower need windows? Or is it Mac or Linux based? Boo. So I believe the buttress is only going to be on the outside. I mean, again, I don't think we need it because, you know, we just stand up here. Oh my goodness. I have ramparts, exactly. You know, one of my big inspirations right now is actually the game Cataclysmo. When it comes to how this is all going to look. I'm A-okay with this. All right. Shoot your shot, Twitch chat. What would you change? That'd be delightful, sweetie. Is it too busy? I didn't love putting cobble in there, but as it stands, when we went over here and we tested the gradient, I don't really love how that turned out, right? I like the tough. Oh, right, I forgot we could use buttons. Tapering on the bottom pylons. Can't do it, unfortunately, because we're using moss. So there's no moss stone. And so the only way to do it would be if we used these blocks specifically, but then it might mess up the mossification. I prefer the cobble, buttons, or stone fences for some depth. So buttons are interesting because buttons give us the ability to take some of this that was perhaps a little bit sharp, and then from a distance further soften that gradient, which is kind of neat, right? Just like throwing a button in there. Stone fence. I mean, depth wise, I don't know if this is going to work or not. No, those are big holes. Oh my goodness. So this is sort of the idea you had, right? Just like big. So I agree that that looks very cool. I just worry that it makes them look even older, right? Mossy cobble for the buttresses. My only worry again for the buttresses then, though, is that they'll always look like, if it's always like that in front of it, I don't know. I mean, maybe that works. It just limits how high up the moss grows, and I think that, I mean, I guess as long as I alternate the block behind it, it's fine. All right, what do you think of the wall depth? Big fan, not a fan? Like, what do you think of this? I mean, it's interesting if I make a big point of like really leaning in on it, right? Like a huge chunk of it is like that. It's interesting then because it makes the moss even more 3D, right? Like, but then, yeah, then the moss becomes very pronounced. Now it just looks a little bit flimsy. Really gives some scale to the buttress then. We could try some smaller ones. Like it's really interesting how much depth it gives to it, right? Another interesting thing, though, because it's walls, you get these very interesting vertical lines that go the whole way. I mean, the other thing that's kind of funny is then we could do the BOO. Can't remember which one I'm supposed to use here. Right? And then you get that sort of like invisible depth texture. Yeah, it could just be too small for this level of detail. That's totally fair too, right? Or we just abandon the moss. If we build the whole thing out of wall. But, yeah, look at what the glass adds. If you add that, it adds that much additional wall. Does iron pane work for that? Or iron bar, rather? It does, and then it's also visible. Oh, I am not a building with BOO level of builder. Of like, because it's not just like different levels of depths. You'll do water wear, right? And I just don't have the time or energy to use 15 different blocks for a wall, you know? This is already getting into the beyond the realm of what I would normally build with. Oh, geez. Oops. The iron is kind of neat. It's a little too much, though. Too much like it's long abandoned and collapsing. Yeah, that's not... I mean, there's a difference between looking cool and fitting with the build we're trying to do. And I think the wall experiment was kind of neat. But yeah, I feel like it clashes too much with the very well-maintained, very pretty tough blocks along the top. All right. I think we've got an idea. A direction, rather. The walls might be able to work. I think they're just too much. All right. So at some point, I feel like I need to make a moss farm. I feel like the amount of moss that I'm going to need to build everything here is just unsustainable without like a dedicated farm for it. So I'm gonna hit y'all with a, man, we need another farm. But I think this time it's understandable. It's not like, oh, Serge, way to go and gild the lily again. No, I don't even think this is shaving a yak. I think this is just literally a dependency, right? Because let's talk about how much moss I'm gonna need, right? So we learned earlier that this is 29 across, right? I don't think this is square. It could be square. But 29 times 6. That's too much. 29 times 4. Oh, God, it's after 11. This is the worst. 29 times 4 times 2. So that's the inside and the outside of one of the walls times 4 divided by 64. So I need like 14 stacks. Not even including the, what do we call that? The keep? Yeah, we can turn it into bone meal. Like, it's just a good idea to have, you know? So let's keep that. Boop. Oops, I missed. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm just remembering I made these cliffs earlier. That looks awesome. I don't feel like we've even done all that much, but I'm happy. I'm very happy. Is it time to further raise the keep? No. Oh, I haven't said this part out loud, but I do think it'd be really cool. I'm going to do like a big balcony that extends out here that like 2 or 3 floors up, you can walk out to sort of like right at the edge of the water and then just look out over stuff. I think that'll be good shape. Oh, sorry. Just nailed that perfectly, you know. Oh, I've got so much I need to do, and I still haven't even made the stupid fireworks factory yet. All right. I think next stream has to be a redstone stream. I think we need to make a moss farm. I think the moss farm can no longer be put off. Did I keep the design that I made? Did I bookmark that? I really need to start bookmarking farms I make all the time. The answer is I did not. I need to bookmark that. I also need to bookmark the sugarcane farm. I mean, it's fine. I can go through the old VODs and I can figure it out. So what I want to do, maybe I'll start doing that now. I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I'm thinking of winding down pretty quick here. The constant clearing of my throat from just residual gunk, as well as just a little bit of construction noise. It's making me want to wrap up a little bit early today, which is a shame because I feel like I haven't been streaming a ton lately and I wanted to go long today and I'm just like not feeling up to it. Gunk. Ocean gunk too, not just any old gunk. Where's there always glass at the bottom of the canal? Oh, do you not know the history, the storied history of our canal, Dalrent? 1 second. Yeah, I need a break from my vacation. A vacation from my vacation. Look at this. What's that? What a peculiar shaped hole. Yeah, my vacation involved me getting up at 5 a.m. and like physically demanding effort for 8 hours every day. Ocean gunk. Take me by the... No, not quite. Yeah. All right. No. You know what? Before we get too much into it, let's just actually call it here. We'll call it here. This is a nice point. We did landscaping. We've extended the canal and like actually further defined it, which looks great. We've come up with a working build palette and an idea. We've realized we've realized that we can't keep putting. You know what I'm actually going to do? We're going to go down to here and we're going to go to the to-do board and we're going to write down. Where to go? Yes. We're going to write down Moss Farm. This is going to go in the industrial area. The combination sugarcane and gunpowder farm is sort of TBD. You arrived way too late today. Feel better soon? Yeah. I might try and do a short stream tomorrow. So I got friends who are coming into town. We're doing a little float getaway. So I've gone from the boat to the float. I guess I'm going to see how I feel tomorrow. Because I definitely need to rest up. I also need to go and buy a new mouse and keyboard, presumably. I have to test it. If you missed the beginning of the stream, I poured a full glass of water into my gear. I'm using Joe's stuff right now. That's not great. Feeling not too high on myself after that move. Yeah! And an Ink Slayer was very generous and suggested maybe a little upgrade for Joe while we're at it too. She likes her stuff. I don't know how receptive she's going to be to upgrading her stuff, obviously with her permission. Anyways, hey, you're all beautiful. Apologies for the shorter day. But, yeah, I'd like to not get sick, you know? Something in general I would prefer to avoid. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for all the support. It really does mean a lot. I couldn't do anything I do without you, so thank you for that. If you're new and you enjoy the vibes, give a follow. So currently, we might do sort of a cozy day tomorrow morning, but next stream is going to be Monday. I'm going to be spending the weekend with friends. doing friendship stuff after a week. God, it sure is tough being me. Leaves to go fishing and then immediately comes back and takes a social long weekend too. This guy. Joe says she missed me. That's fair. She wants to buy an identical mouse that is just that but new. That's also a prerogative. Oh, I love that idea. Inkslayer. Thank you, everybody. It means a lot. You're great. Couldn't do what I do without you. Let's go raid somebody. Amy, the Amazonian. I like Amy a lot. I hope you do too. Something about rats over at her spot. I hope it's not a pest thing. You paid for entertainment? God, I'll try. I'll do my best, Street Rage. I mean, honestly, jokes aside, I do think about that all the time. I want to make sure that y'all get your money's worth out of this slacker over here. Anyways, go make a new friend. You're beautiful. I'll see you next time. Ciao.